Welcome back to my Klutzy Cupid. Last time we had our first H scene in this game. And it was a pretty hot one. Hot and quick. Quick, just like every other fucking scene in this game. Anyway, that evening, waiting for the right time, I made my way home. I'd asked Edu to head back first earlier, and so naturally, I was alone when I arrived. That's why we had to head home separately, despite being so inseparable up until we left the hotel. Yep. Always the sister. Well, you guessed it.
ずいぶん遅かったですね。今日は一体どこまで行っていたんですか?
Azuta narrowed her eyes and examined my face. I thrust out the box I was holding in my hands. Just down to the station. Here, I got you a souvenir.
エリセのプリン。
Oh. Yeah, you're always the one buying stuff to bring home to me, so I thought I'd return the favor every once in a while. It was a little embarrassing going to the shop by myself, though, seeing as I'm a guy. Still, glad they had your favorite.
兄さん、私が可愛い妹とはいえ、わざわざそんなお気遣いを。
Okay, let's not get too big of a head now. It might be a little bit late for that, but I digress. This is the only way I could think of to divert your suspicions after all. Looks like I was right. With this, Uta wasn't likely to ask why I had sent Edu home first either.
ですが、駅前まで行った程度でこんな遅くなるというのは、いくらなんでもおかしいのでは?
And you were saying? Jigsaw! You still won't let that go?
むしろこうやってプリンでごまかそうとしてるあたり、逆にいろいろ勘ぐってしまいます。
Oh my god, she's good.
そう。例えば、私という妹がいながら彼女的な存在ができたのでは、などと。
You're my sister, you little shit. Ah! Not only was she not fooled, she's more suspicious than ever. But even so, I couldn't let myself crumble under the interrogation and let something slip. I mean, I don't think I can keep things a secret forever. Around her, definitely not. But still, this doesn't feel the right time to reveal my relationship with Eru. Especially not to Uta.
そのあたりどうなんでしょう、兄さん。妹はこのプリン素直に喜んで食べられるんでしょうか?
Oh my god. Of course it is, and as proof.
はい。
Well, open the box and take a look inside.
はあ。では遠慮なく。これは恋人の聖地と言われる産地の果物で作った希少な幻のプリン。
Oh shit. I was thinking we should eat this sort of thing together.
はい、兄さん、喜んで。早速支度をしますね。お茶とか。
Wait, what the fuck am I doing?
まったくもう兄さんたら私のことが本当に大事なんですから。
Yeah, because if he doesn't, he'll throw a fit. Of course I do, you little shit. Thank God I had that ace up my sleeve prepared. Secretly feeling relieved while inwardly apologizing to Ada at the same time, I followed Uta into the dining room to eat our pudding. Yada yada. By the time I finally returned to my room, the sun had completely set. Actually, I'd kept her waiting for a while now, but...
つむぐさん、おかえりなさい。
Ada didn't seem put out at all. She definitely did put out earlier. I mean, what? Instead, her face lit up when she saw me enter. That's not all.
つむぐさん、聞いてもらえますか？
hi?
先に帰ってから、つむぐさんを待ってる間、私、漫画も手につかなかったんです。
Wow. She's really smitten if she can't concentrate on manga, I almost said anime. She murmured softly as she leaned her cheek into my chest, smiling giddily.
ずっとドキドキしっぱなしで、ホテルでのこと噛みしめてばっかりで。
I just thought of something. What's gonna happen if these two get to doing the dirty in his room and Eru is invisible? Uta hears it, comes upstairs, and Sumugu is just fucking a ball of air.
私、つむぐさんの彼女なんだって嬉しくて嬉しくて、もう。
なるほど. She was just too adorable. Unable to stand it any longer, I pulled her soft body into a close embrace.
そんなに抱きしめてもらったら私苦しいですよ、つむぐさん。
Ah, Urusai, it's your fault for being so damn cute.
また殺し文句です。私のハート改めて打ち抜かれちゃいました。つむぐさんだって素敵です。私が期待してた通りに抱きしめてくださって。
A hug wasn't the only thing you were hoping for, though, was it?
見抜かれちゃいました。はい。私、このまままたホテルでしたみたいにイチャイチャするのも。
Hell, you're not the only one. So hearing that already makes me insanely happy.
じゃあ、してくださるんですね、イチャイチャ。
That's what I should be asking you. I want to make it I want to make it sink in more, the fact that you're my girlfriend now.
はい、つむぐさん、いっぱい噛みしめてください。私、もう、つむぐさんに女にしてもらった全身で愛情表現しちゃうんですから。
Should that zoom in have been that laggy? Well, anyway. Eh. つむぐさん。 Holding each other tight, we pressed our bodies together and our lips as well. Then we fell into the bed together, completely forgetting for a moment how long we'd been separated.
嬉しい。やっぱり夢じゃなかったんです、昼のこと。
Of course not. What, were you doubting it?
そういうわけじゃないですけど、そう言ったらつむぐさん、もっと構ってくださるかなって。待ってたんですからね、帰りを。
He was here basically the entire time. Ah, you're right. Sorry for making you wait, but I'll make up for it right now.
はい、お願いします。 ですよね。そうですよね。なんせ。
We're already lovers.
私今めちゃめちゃ言わせちゃいましたね。殺し文句。
And just think, at the beginning of the game, he was constantly threatening to throw her out on her ass. Well, okay, not threatening, per se. He wasn't gonna let her live here. Then it's only fair that you say some too.
だからそんな抱きしめたら苦しいですってば。
You won't say it?
言ったら終わっちゃいませんか？
We'll see.
私もう身も心もあなたのものです。
Mine too, Eddie.
つむぐさん。
Unable to help myself, I squeezed her tight, causing her to gasp and moan sweetly. Her reactions and the feeling of her body only fired me up even more, prompting me to hug her even tighter.
私が
Eddie whispered in a voice that was nearly hoarse from excitement.
私があなたの運命の相手だったなんて本当幸せすぎますよ。
Hearing her say that moved me so much I nearly began choking up.
だからつむぐさん、その今日はこのままもっと一緒に。
You got it. But fair warning, I'm really not gonna let you go.
私だってもう離れるつもりはないですよ。これが女の幸せなんだって今鼓動のたびに思い知ってるところなんですから。
And so, while not as intense as our lovemaking earlier, we spent the night blissfully cuddled together, kissing each other over and over, listening to our heartbeats overlap.
俺のキューピッドがポンコツすぎて怖い。
Eddie.
つむぐさん。
He let her go just enough for her to get her into her onesie. Ita! My eyes flew open from the shock of falling out of bed. Ow. No, wait. I didn't just fall. It was you! Due to her terrible sleeping posture as usual, it would appear Ada had kicked me off the bed. How are you two in there together in the first place? It looks like a single. However,
つむぐさん。
I couldn't bring myself to get angry. In fact, I felt a smile tugging at my lips and a feeling of happiness welling up in my chest. I mean, after all, even though she'd literally kicked me out of bed, we'd gone to sleep together last night and cuddled until morning. That's why even though my back hurt from hitting the floor, I couldn't help but grin. As I was reminiscing, however,
つむぐさん。
awake are you? Ohio. Ohio.
おはようございます。
What? Why do you look so bummed out first thing in the morning?
だって昨日はつむぐさんと一緒に寝たはずなのに、起きたらつむぐさんベッドから出ちゃってるんですもん。
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
起 来た時も紬さんのこと感じてたかったですよ。
Hey there. My heart skipped a beat at her words, but...
私も紬さんの虜ですから。なんてなんて。
You realize you're the one who kicked me out of bed, you know.
あれ
Still, though. I lowered myself down on the bed again and softly stroked Eiru's warm cheek.
紬さん
Thanks for saying that. It made me really happy to hear. I'm already head over heels for you too, Eiru.
殺し文句です。また殺し文句です。
Looking deeply moved, she threw her arms around me just like last night. I wonder if Uta can hear this. Then she whispered,
大好きです。
I love you too. I hugged her back, a wide smile spreading across my face. Do me a favor and, try not to touch my back too much though.
なんでです？むしろ力いっぱいギューってしたいところなんですけど。
Because I slammed onto the floor when you kicked me off the bed.
まさかの無意識にラブラブ行為の芽を摘んでいた私？
Yes.
そうじゃなくて、ごめんなさい、そんなつもりは。
Well, I suppose I'm gonna have to get used to this sort of thing from now on.
それって。
I want to keep sleeping with you from now on after all. You don't want to?
いや、そんなことはないっすけど。紬さんってこういう仲になると意外とはっきりそういうことを言う人だったんですね。
Neither was I. Believe me.
私ドキドキさせられっぱなしですよ。殺し文句にハートを打ち抜かれっぱなしですよ。
Right in the kokoro, as it were. I could say the same for her. It was only because she stated her feelings to me so clearly that I felt like doing the same. Yeah, I guess the two of us really were made for each other, huh? Yeah, you could say that. As the thought naturally crossed my mind, I couldn't help but break into another smile. And so...
おはよう、紬。エールちゃん。
Wait till everyone hears about this.
おはようございます。
Ohayo, Masada! I want you to know I appreciate you. Perhaps because I was in extra high spirits today. For some reason, I felt compelled to express my gratitude toward Masada.
おう、ふん。紬。
He sidled up toward me as I stepped away from Ada to take my seat. Eh? Nani?
なんだか心に余裕があるっていうか、幸せそうな感じじゃない。
Yeah. Although, with back pain in the back of his mind. Do I? I answered, feeling somewhat embarrassed. He said the exact same thing I'd been thinking myself.
昔の紬に戻ったみたい。
I thought his old self was miserable. I didn't expect him to say that as well. My old self? You mean when I was still in the track club?
毎日一生懸命だったから。
Yeah, that's because of Isuzu. Yeah, naruhodo. He wasn't wrong. Back then, I threw myself into my club activities like it was the only thing I had. That's why when I had to quit due to my injury, it had honestly felt as though the light had gone from my life. But now,
何ですか？
ほう、ひょっとしてエールちゃんのおかげって言いたいの？
oh dear God.
私ですか？何の話です？
つむぐがなんだか幸せそうな理由。
Well, truth be told, my world's gotten a lot brighter ever since Edu came into it.
またそういうことを私が油断してる時にさらっと。
Dude, she is gonna explode. In one of a few different ways, may I add.
ありゃりゃ、照れちゃって。
And there she goes.
でも確かにエールちゃんの言う通り、なんかすごいことをさらっと口にしてくれちゃいましたね、つむぐさん。
It really was. Well, I'll probably tell you the reason why soon enough.
ほうほう。じゃあ楽しみにしてよっと。
Oh ho. Even after class began, Ada refused to meet my gaze for a while. With no other choice, I sent her a message on Rhyme. Sorry about hitting at our relationship like that earlier. We'll go public with it once you feel the time is right. Took some time for her to respond, but...
そうしてもらえると助かります。
eventually she did. And what's more...
お気遣いありがとうございます。
she even added a thank you at the end. Naturally, I had to respond as well. I told you, remember? I want to cherish you. I could see Ada turn beat right in her seat.
ライムデマで殺し文句はやめてくださいよ。
It wasn't supposed to be.
私にとってはつむぐさんのそういう言葉が全部殺し文句みたいなものですってば。
She kinda does, she's not wrong. Should I just not talk to you at all then?
それはダメです。切なくて死んじゃいます。
I steady, Eddie.
ですから。
She looked all flustered for a minute. A few seconds later,
私もです。
smiles spread involuntarily across my face. This sort of thing was nice. Yeah, looks like you can't stop flirting around in class either.
本当ですよ。
I wonder if the teacher can see us. At last, Ada turned to look toward me. Though her cheeks were flustered, she had a giant smile on her face. My heart fluttered at the sight. Then, at lunch,
目上の方にわざわざお越しいただいてしまってすみません。
are we about to get interrogated by Kurudu? At Kasaki-san's request, we met up on the school roof. Nah, it's okay. I'm the one who should apologize. You wanna know what happened yesterday, right? She had a hunch something was going on ever since Eru and I had been given those tickets to the movies. It's only natural that she'd be curious about what happened afterward. Oh, this ought to be good.
はい。やはり事情を知っている身としましては。
Why? Are you working for the government?
その上で、まさか佐久間先輩が本命を小泉先輩に思い定めたみたいだったのが意外で。
Well, you see... No, I'm not gonna say that. Is it that surprising?
はい。だってお二人は、むしろ秘密を共有する同志のようなご関係だと思っていましたし。
Well, this is one hell of a secret, don't you think? Were you disappointed that we went to go see that movie together yesterday then?
そんなことはありません。むしろ興味津々です。
I like to think that she's holding a notepad and sticking a microphone in my face, asking me all kinds of shit. She leaned toward... Oh, excuse me. She leaned forward keenly, grasping both my hands.
上司のようだったお二人がとあるイベントをきっかけに互いの見方が変わる。そうして始まる何か。
Damn. That sounds like the perfect description of a visual novel. A lot of the time, anyway.
あると思います。いいと思います。それで先輩、実際のところはどうだったんですか？
She's gonna be jealous. As usual, this girl got incredibly fired up whenever it came to things that interested her. Still, that suited me just fine today.
もし進展があって、そして差し支えなければ、どのあたりまで行かれたかを参考までに伺いたく。
Well, you see, I'm just kidding. Alright, well, I'll cut right to the chase.
はい、お願いします。
The truth is, we successfully went all the way.
なるほど、素晴らしい。最後まで
To put it bluntly, we had our first experience together.
キュ展開すぎますよ。もっと段階踏んでください。段階。
She looked flustered, blushing red in the face. I agree, but just sort of happened naturally, you know? At least between me and Ada, things didn't feel forced or rushed at all.
それは想像ですが、佐久間先輩と小泉先輩は前々からお互いにそういう関係を意識されて。
Still blushing, Kasaki-san was just about to say something else when suddenly... Oh no. The rumor mill just keeps on going. What? Someone was eavesdropping!
ごめんなさいね。通りがかったらなんとなく聞こえてきちゃって。
Oh boy. May I remind all of you that she too has a root. And apparently you have to get through all the others to unlock it. And that person turned out to be Minako-sensei, no less. Oh, what the hell was going on? Before I could say anything, however...
それより、ねえ、本当なの？
Oh dear God. Even Minako-sensei leaned forward intently.
何がでしょう？
Yeah, what do you mean?
佐久間くんと小泉さんがお付き合いを始めたっていうのは。
Ah. Yes. Hi.
と言いますか先生、どこから聞いてらしたんですか？
That's what I'm wondering.
初体験を済ませたあたりからかしら。
Oh. Great. Yeah, bye. That was the last thing I wanted her to hear. For a moment I panicked, but...
すっごく素敵ね。もうそんなところまで進んでるなんて。
Damn. So you're actually proud that 2 of your students are doing that? Eh?
そう2人はもうそこまで行ってるなんて驚いちゃったけど。ひょっとしてものすごく喜んでらっしゃいます？
That's what it sounds like. I don't know how to feel about this. Right? That wasn't the reaction I was expecting at all. But why? Normally you'd think she would reprimand me, being my sensei and all.
なぜなんでしょう。気になりますね。まあまあ、そこは気にせず。
So we have a nympho on our hands here?
とにかく、佐久間くん？
はい。
じゃない。小泉さんのこと、これからもよろしくね。大事にしてあげてね。
Okay. Hi. Why would Minako-sensei say something like that? I mean, I much preferred being congratulated rather than scolded, but...
と言いますか。それじゃあ、先生はこれで。
That was weird.
謎ですね。でもまあ、先生のおっしゃる通りです。
Kusaki-san's expression suddenly changed.
クルル的にもお願いします。小泉先輩のこと大事にして差し上げてください。
Oh, you can count on that. No doubt.
今まで通りできる限り応援やフォローなどさせてもらいますので。
Yeah, that usually means she's gonna be jealous behind the scenes. Arigato. Either way, I was grateful to both Minako-sensei and Kusaki-san. At work after school, Edo and I had the same shift today. However,
つむぐさんつむぐさん。
as we had both finished getting changed into our uniforms, Edo came over to me and whispered in my ear.
タイムで話してた通り、付き合い始めたのを公開するのはまだちょっと待ってくださいね。
Well, I hate to tell you this, Edo, but I think the news got out already. Sure, don't worry. Not gonna hit at it any more than I already have. Personally, I was more than happy to tell the whole world about it, but if this is how Edo felt, I had to respect her wishes. Good man. That said, I did kind of already tell Kusaki-san and Minako-sensei. Yeah. I'll keep quiet about that for now, though. Those two aren't the type to go spilling secrets anyway. Certainly not Kusaki-san.
特にキヌさんとマソラさんには何を言われるか分かったものじゃないですし。
Oh god, no, especially not the Kinu-san. Yeah, that's true. I could already imagine them teasing the hell out of us. Especially after what I said to Masura this morning. But for the time being, they shouldn't suspect anything as long as he got to work normal. At the very least, didn't have to worry about Edo letting anything slip. Really. Or so I thought. God damn it. As we were working on the dining floor, we were passing by one another when our shoulders suddenly brushed against each other's. And all the plates in our hands fell to the floor, I bet. When this happened, she jumped noticeably, blushing hard and hunching over.
なになにどうしたのって真っ赤じゃん。
And of course, someone had to be right there to see it.
いや、これは。
And who else but Masura? God damn it.
ただ紡ぐと肩が軽く触れただけに見えたが。
Seriously?
それだけでこんなに赤くなります？実際に赤くなっている。雨さえうずくまっている。その理由として考えられるのは。
Uh-oh. This was bad. Red alert! Space Marine. No. Why do I keep saying Space Marines? That wasn't... Anyway.
ズバリ！
ホイミ先輩、体調が悪いのでは。
Oh, thank God, Kuduru to the rescue. Thankfully, Kusaki-san came to the rescue. I expected nothing less from her. Though I hadn't mentioned that we wanted to keep things secret for now, she seemed to have guessed it herself.
あ、いえ、そんなことはないんですけど。
Damn it! Why'd you answer honestly? Take the hint, will ya? You really expect her to know how to take a hint? I guess there's nothing for it. I'll have to step in. But just at that moment...
自覚症状がない場合もあるよ。念のため、休憩室で体温を測ってきた方がいい。
Oh, Anju. You glorious bastard.
あ、は はいそうさせてもらいます。
Wasn't expecting Ushido-senpai to come to the rescue as well. At any rate, Edo quickly departed for the break room, managing to escape the situation for the time being. I just hope she doesn't repeat the same mistake when she gets back. Ugh. She was doing it again!
これはも
Ugh.
う明らかに
Of course. At this point, there was almost no use denying it anymore. What do you mean, almost?
違うんです別に私は。
正直に言え。
Yeah, that's all we can do, right? That's all we can do now with you blowing the fucking cover every time we see each other.
何をでしょうか。
ただ恥ずかしいだけならば仕方がない。だがもし何かつまらん理由があって隠そうとしているのなら私は怒る。実際仕事に支障もきたしているしな。
Yeah, kind of does.
念のためにお伺いしますけど、
なんだ？
何かつまらん理由って。
私たちがからかったり冷やかしたりするんじゃないかと思っているのならだ。
Yup. Called it. Ada's eyes widened as she blushed once more when she heard Tensho's words.
実は先日からつむぐさんとお付き合いしています。
Ah, better to get it out in the open than to leave it, to let it fester until it comes out and, anyway. After apologizing loudly, she then confessed the truth in a very timid voice. Then,
そうか、それはいい、おめでとう。
huh,
すごいじゃん。よかったね。おめでとう。
yeah, watch it go around the school like wildfire now that Masura knows.
キヌさん、マソラさん。
Ada's eyes grew moist with emotion. I didn't blame her. They'd reacted exactly the opposite of how she expected, instead warmly congratulating her with heartfelt joy.
これはとても素敵なことだね。
As does Anju.
後ろさんもありがとうございます。
I was rather taken aback at this. Never expected Ushido-senpai to congratulate us with a smile on his face as well. All this time, I'd been secretly, and apparently one-sidedly, thinking of him as a romantic rival. But I guess that wasn't the case at all. But then how come he's been acting so overly familiar with Edu? Still felt a little puzzled, but
頑張るんだよ、エイル君。
why are you referring to everyone as Kun? Seeing as how happy he was for us, it seemed I had the wrong idea about him. And so, I apologized to him eternally. I'm so sorry for the misunderstanding. And so, everyone at work ended up being overwhelmingly supportive of our relationship. I hope this meant we'd be able to share the news with our class too, soon.
俺のキューピッドがポンコツすぎて怖い。
If Minako-sensei hadn't already blabbered before I got the chance. Alright. Let me see here. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this episode of my Klutzy Cupid. We're getting it all out in the open now. So, Minako-sensei Kururu. And everyone at work knows about it. Oh, wow. We haven't told Uta. Oh, that's gonna be a... That's gonna be a bloodbath in itself, I think. Better batten down the hatches, I guess. Shit.